Welcome back to Slightly Based. Today I'm talking about Free Guy. And right off the bat, I want to say that I'm not a big fan of comedy movies, but I like this one. I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it either. I think this movie accomplishes what it set out to do pretty well, which is, an NPC character coming to life. And if you like that concept and or Ryan Reynolds, I think you'll enjoy this movie. I don't think it's offensively bad in any way, but I don't think it's fantastic. I don't think it's the apotheosis of comedy movies, but it's good. And just like with any other comedy movie, a lot of the jokes didn't land for me.
You've met God?
Yes, he's an absolute troll.
Trolls exist.
I would say over half of the jokes just did not land for me at all. They were either very obvious jokes or just jokes that I didn't find funny. But then again, I'm not necessarily the demographic for these kind of comedy movies because everyone else in the theater thought saying it feels like I lost my virginity in my mouth is like the peak of comedy. But then again, there were a few moments that made me exhale through my nose a little bit, but nothing really, no gut busters or knee slappers really in this movie, for me at least. I will say I do like pretty much all of the characters in this movie, and actors are great except for one guy. And oh my lord, I don't think there is a single scene with this guy that could even be perceived as an attempt at comedy. Every time this guy came on the screen, I knew I was about to be insanely annoyed for the next however long he was in there. And I know he's technically the antagonist of the movie and he's written to be annoying, but usually in a comedy movie there's also some comedy to go along with that. But I just did not find anything that he said even remotely funny. And that's really the main gripe of this movie, is just that one character, which I know is nitpicking, but that usually means it's a good if I'm nitpicking this hard, then it's usually a good movie, right? Really, the only other complaint, if you want to call it a complaint, I have with this movie is the runtime. It is pushing 2 hours, which for a comedy movie, especially one where the jokes aren't really landing for me, felt like a long time. And I will say the last 20-25 minutes really dragged for me. I don't really have a lot to say about this movie. It's an okay movie. It's an okay comedy movie. It's an okay action movie. Actually, I'd say it's a little bit better than okay. But then again, I didn't really find many of the jokes funny. But maybe you will, so you should go watch it. I know it came out last weekend, and I'm a little late on this, but whatever. So you might be asking, well, if you don't like comedy movies, why did you go watch this one? And I've got one word for you. Pokimane.
Well, enjoy your lifetime supply of virginity. Off you go.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Pokimane, along with a bunch of other streamers / YouTubers, are in this movie. It kind of fits in with the movie, but also it feels kind of shoehorned in a little bit. But I didn't have any problem with it. I think it was fun to see Jacksepticeye on the big screen. I think it was really cute. Overall, it was a good time, except, like I said, the last 20 minutes of the movie dragged for me. But then again, like I said, if I'm nitpicking that hard, that means it's a good movie. So go watch it. I enjoyed myself with this movie, and I think if you like Ryan Reynolds or the concept of this movie, I think you'll like it as well. I think that's about all I have to say about this movie. So see you later.